We're at the Woodbridge Apartments, and firefighters just told me that they have the blaze contained, but they are still trying to get all the flames put out. If you take a look over here, you can see the damage that this fire has caused. There is literally nothing left of almost this entire building. Tonight, families who lived in those apartments are trying to figure out what they're going to do, where they're going to go, and many of them did not have renter's insurance. 22-year-old Kimberly Urick cries hysterically as she watches the fire spread from across the hall into her third-floor apartment.
It's material stuff, but it's like your whole life just is gone in 1 minute. It's like, family heirlooms that I had gotten, personal documents that I didn't need to lose are just gone.
Just before 2, Kimberly came home to find smoke pouring from a basement unit. She called 911 and has been staring at the destruction ever since.
It's just now taking her apartment over, so, we're just devastated, but yet we're thankful nobody was hurt.
The 4-alarm fire spread quickly. Firefighters on the scene tell News 2 wind was a big part of the problem, and the fact that these apartments are made almost entirely out of wood. Fortunately, everyone who lived here was evacuated safely.
It's the people. It doesn't matter if you lose every single thing you own. It's the people, and it's just so sad. I can't even imagine if this was one building over, it would be me and my family.
Now you can see firefighters on the second floor there still trying to put out what's left of the flames. We do not know what caused this fire yet. But again, firefighters do say they have the blaze under control. The strategy now is going to be to stick around and make sure that it does not reignite and spread further damage. And of course, to find help for those families that now have no place to go. Now, I was just informed that there was one firefighter who did have to be transported to the hospital with minor injuries, but none of the residents here were hurt. And folks here are urging anyone affected by this fire to go to the rental office here for help from the Red Cross. We'll stay on the scene and give you live updates as they become available. Reporting live in Glencliff, I'm Christy Lowe.
Christy?
Well, Ann, we are at the entrance to Hamilton Creek Recreation Area where, as you said just moments ago, police did capture William Bohannon, who was hiding in the woods. We have some amazing video to show you now where you see him here being escorted to the edge of the woods. That's just moments after one of the police canines tracked him down, and officers quickly had him on the ground and in handcuffs. Now, agents, we're told, were working on a tip that Bohannon might be, in fact, camping out here. They shut down the entire Hamilton Creek Park and evacuated the area. They had a chopper in the air and, of course, the canine. And just moments after they started their search, their efforts paid off. Again, William Bohannon is now in police custody. A few minutes ago, he was taken by ambulance to the hospital. I'm told he does have injuries from the canine, as well as some leg injuries from the escape itself. Now, this recreation area here, to evacuate it, took a lot of effort because there is a sailboat marina here. There's also a boat launching ramp, as well as some bike trails, and Metro Police and agents had to come in here and get all the people out because they knew that Bohannon was dangerous. They were afraid he might try something, so they came in, got all the people out, and then went in and picked him up. We'll have more on this amazing capture for you coming up on News 2 at 6. Live at Percy Priest, I'm Christy Lowe.
I'm in Englewood with this News 2 exclusive. Christy?
Well, Bob, here's the scenario. The teenager came to the mailbox to check her mail, and while she was standing here, the suspect drove up next to her and tried to abduct her. He reached out and tried to grab her. He even opened his car door, but she slammed the door shut and got away. And tonight, that teen knows she's lucky, and she hopes that her fight will set an example for other kids.
He starts talking sexual to me and tries to tell me that he'll give me all the money in the world if I will do sexual favors for him.
15-year-old Breanne Rollins never worried about being alone before, but now she's scared to even go get the mail by herself after a stranger drove up and tried to kidnap her.
He tried to open up his door on me and stuff, so I slammed, as he's talking to me, he's opening his door. So I slammed his door back on him and whatnot, and I dropped my mail.
Breanne tells News 2 this man blocked her in with his van, then grabbed her right arm, but she fought back.
And tried to grab me and pull me into his car. So the only thing I knew to do was just to start swinging at him just to get away. I was panicky. I started screaming and crying.
Scared to death, Breanne ran over here to the next door neighbor's house for help, and the suspect drove off.
as he was pulling off and I was running, I was looking back real fast, just making sure he was gone, and I saw his license plate number, and I just started screaming it out loud, and the neighbors wrote it down.
Thanks to Brittany's bravery, within an hour, officers had the suspect in custody.
I think she handled it well. I'm proud of her. She fought back.
It was a nightmare Breanne says she'll never forget, but this young lady knows had she not taken action, her photo could have very well been one of the next ones on a flyer.
And this man could have tortured me and then killed me. For all I know, I don't know. I just thank the Lord that I'm here. I'm home.
Now, just by sheer instinct, Breanne did all the right things, but Metro Police say parents should teach their kids how to respond if someone tries to kidnap them. We'll have more on that on News 2 at 6. Reporting live in Inglewood, I'm Christy Lowe. Back to you.
Smart kid. Thanks, Christy.